Welcome, everyone. We have the Fondjoy Superman from the new Superman movie. This is the basic version. It will not come with crypto or the two cryptos, but I believe everything else is the same. Like, you get the same fist count and all that stuff. But you save like, I don't know, like $5, $10 on the basic version. Although I did order the not basic version. I got this instead. I'm going to go ahead and review it and kind of deal with why I didn't get the deluxe version. But I'm just happy to have finally gotten this. So as you see, pretty nice packaging. This marketing has been used for everything. This kind of it's got this blue with like this comic book stuff in the background, kind of like the Marvel cinematic universe, title screens and all that stuff. There is a QR code. If I can get it into frame. If you want to take a look at that, you can. The sides are pretty much the same, nothing on the bottom. And just going over the back again real quick, it just shows you, hey, you can pose him. Hey, his cape is posable, and then this is what he comes with. And then there is a few more QR codes here, if you want to take a look at that. You can get these directly from, I know you can get them from High Play, and I don't know if High Play and Fondjoy are the same company. I don't think they are, but you can get these from highplay.com. You can get this from amazon.com also. There may be some other retailers that you can buy this from, but for like buyer protection, maybe you want to order it from Amazon. So it does have a magnetic front opening. Oh, this is the one with the, okay. That's weird. So this is the deluxe version. There are the cryptos. I don't know why they're not shown on the back. Um, very nice. Pleasantly surprised on camera. So you've got the figure and the two dogs on the top tray. And back tray, as you see, there is a stand. This looks like the typical Fondjoy stand. You got two sets of alternate hands, and you've got a stand for crypto, and you've got like a pretend press pass. So you can pretend to be your Clark Kent. That second tray is going to be a pain in the butt to get out. So you're probably going to need some, I don't know, like a screwdriver or something, pry it loose. No tape. So you can just open this guy up. You can take him out and start messing with him, which is pretty awesome. A lot of stuff, especially stuff that's meant to be like retail, there'd be like tape and twist ties and all kinds of crap in there. Okay, so go ahead and get all this stuff laid out. So you've kind of seen it in the package, but you get this this little stand so crypto can kind of be in a flight pose. This is a solid color and not clear. So you can pretend he is flying, I guess. This press card is kind of cool. There's a texture on the front of it, like a gritty texture. It's kind of cool. It's not like icky or anything, but that's the front. The back is smooth. The back also has graphics on it. There's a little area here that you can punch out to put a lanyard through. And there's a little square here, so I think they mean for you to like take a picture of yourself and stick it there, so you can pretend to be Clark Kent. That's how I would perceive it. The stand, again, this is a typical Fondjoy stand, but it's got the Superman symbol on it. It's got Superman on the front. We've got the arm that you can peg in. It turns. It is articulated in that direction. The little clamp here is spring-loaded. So it's going to get around his waist and hold it. And it's not like super tight either, so I don't think you will need to worry about this like damaging paint or plastic or anything. So that's cool. You're gonna want to probably do this backwards for a flight pose. So you can totally do a flight pose. That's nice. And while I've got him like this, let's see what the head articulation can do. So doesn't go back too much, but it does go back. You can get him in a pretty okay flying pose. There is a lot working towards keeping the head from going back, but it will go back that much. I guess maybe if you tilt the body up a little bit more, it's probably a little bit better. Yeah, he's looking for it. So the figure. Uh, a few things I like just out of the box with this guy. He is pinless, like all Fondjoy stuff is nowadays. I think maybe some of their original figures had pinned, but this is completely pinless. Other than that, I do like the face. Compared to McFarlane, this is a little bit more like photorealistic. I don't know if it's actually photorealistic, but it's got that photorealistic look to it. The cape is wired. The wire does stop a little short. It stops right around here. I don't know if you can push this forward though, if you took some effort to work it downward and bring it down a little bit so it can, you can articulate the cape upward, but you will get some articulation out of the cape. Not a whole lot. Also, the wire is not very large, so it's not gonna. The weight of the cape is gonna kind of struggle with the wire being able to hold it. So that's gonna totally be a thing. But what else? So we kind of looked at the head articulation a little bit. The head and the neck are separate pieces. So there's dumbbell from head to neck, and then from neck to torso. Because of the sculpt, he can look down quite a bit, but because of the hair, the way the hair is done, and the way this back part of the outfit is done, the head's only going to go back this far and stop. for them to have gotten around that, they would have had to do some kind of disc hinge joint like they do with the Spider-Man figures, but then that might show through. I'm fine with this though. This definitely is better than McFarlane. He's got disc hinge shoulders. He's got bicep swivel. He's got double elbow. The wrists are on a ball peg, so you'll be able to get, you know, the back and forth motion can be adjusted depending on what you're trying to do with the figure. The upper torso, there's not a lot of back articulation because of the sculpt again, but the forward articulation is pretty good. And then the waist articulation is another dumbbell, and you get some pretty good motion out of there. The shorts are pliable, like a PVC. He does have drop down hips. He's got one of those hidden thigh swivel type things where it's all up in the upper joint. He's got double knee. And he's got, it's hard to tell. I think this is a ball joint in the ankle. And then he's got a toe hinge. Another nice thing, you know, I just sat here and posed him. I did not heat this guy up. It just came out of the package. You saw me unpackage it. So it's nice how well it works out of the box. Like this is pretty nice. I think a lot of the newer Fondjoy stuff has been really good. The old stuff is kind of like, you know, kind of some weird stuff, but this is a really nice figure. And then, you know, he comes with the closed fists. He does have these flight hands, these flat hands. And got some really good detailing on them. And he's kind of got like a loose hand. If you want to pose the hand like that. There's like fingernails and all that stuff. So these are really nice too. All right, so what you're probably interested in is how does he compare with McFarlane? So here is the deluxe McFarlane. And he is a tad bit taller. Let me get him out of this V stance. See if I can replicate this stance a little bit. So yeah, he is a tad bit taller. I would say that McFarlane comes off a little more cartoon-like. You could say this is like old Marvel Legends style paint. This is new Marvel Legends style, you know, photoreal. So you got like this plain colored face. This face has like a lot of like human tones in it. Like there's a little bit of red in the cheeks, and the lips are painted. The lips are painted on here too, but there's just like more paint here. Yeah. The hair is a little bit more glossy, where I think the hair on here is probably painted. That may be the only negative. But, you know, the suit is brighter, which is a bit more movie accurate. There's some interesting differences, like Fondjoy has a thicker yellow outline around the S, and McFarlane doesn't. They both have the S on the chest, the cape, but on Fondjoy, this is painted on. This is not three-dimensional. This is, you know, ink jetted or whatever. And this is like a sticker. I don't know if it's like, heat transfer type. I don't. It doesn't feel like it's gonna like peel off or anything. And maybe calling this a sticker is the wrong thing, but it's definitely there's something that's placed on top of the fabric, whatever this is, rubber sticker material. I'm not quite sure, but it's smooth to the touch. You can tell it's a different material. So there's that. Also, his Fondjoy's cape is longer and bigger, which I also think is more movie accurate. So there's those two. And here is another Fondjoy figure. And even though these guys aren't going to be in the same universe, you could imagine they are, you know. But yeah, these go pretty well together. He's a teeny bit shorter than him, but I think that scale is okay. I think this works well. And then last but not least, Crypto. Um, both sculpts are they're pretty good. They're not the most detailed, but they're not like cartoony. The capes are solid plastic. They are separate, but they're glued on to Crypto. You can't take them off and reposition them at all. But these do, they do the job. The dog chains are kind of interesting. The collar is yellow, the S is gold, and these little beads are silver. And there's the Superman S. So these are surprisingly pretty well painted. I mean, even the eyes. Let me see if I can get this thing to. Here we go. Even the eyes have some extra color in there. There's black, brown. There might even be a speck of white. So they're surprisingly like well detailed for what they are. So I would definitely recommend getting this. I would even say I would recommend this over McFarlane. With Fondjoy, you're not likely to get a large selection of figures, though. They did reveal that they are doing a Lex. Matter of fact, I think you can pre-order him now. But are they going to do like the Justice Gang? Are they going to do Lois? Are they going to do any other characters? That'll be hard to say. Whereas with McFarlane, we already have quite a few figures. There's probably more figures coming, and yeah, time will tell like what else will come out of Fondjoy. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe. And as always, tune into more videos coming up. Thank you.